Hello, spooky friends, and welcome to the 24-hour Halloween slumber party. Yay! Hello, friends. My name is Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? So, if the schedule goes up the way I want it to go up, you are seeing this video on Halloween day, and if that is the case, happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having an amazing Halloween. I'm planning this Halloween on basically just staying inside the whole time. Usually I watch monster movies with my dad. We usually have like a monster movie marathon. So we're probably gonna do that, and we're probably gonna have some root beer floats and just like chill out all day long, and I'm very excited for that. But today is the 24-hour Touch of Whimsy Halloween slumber party, and I am so incredibly excited. I have been looking forward to this, I don't know, since September, I think. Kaylin and I kind of came up with this concept back in August, and we asked Liv, who is one of our best friends, to co-host with us back in August. That's how excited we have been for this 24-hour-a-thon. We've been planning it for months. So before we kind of get started, let me go ahead and show you my TBR. It is pretty lengthy. I always like to kind of add a bunch of books. I don't know how many I will be getting to, but I'm excited for all of these. So first of all, I will be listening to City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwan. This is actually an audio as well as Ghost Squad, which is middle grade monthlies book of the month pick, and I'm gonna try to listen to both of them, but for sure today my priority is listening to this one. And I'm gonna listen to this while I'm doing things like painting pumpkins and baking, because I've read the physical. I read the physical last year, but I have yet to listen to it, so I'm really excited to do that. But this is our book club pick of the month, and this is all about Cassidy Blake, who can see ghosts and has a best friend who is a ghost, and she goes to Edinburgh where she meets a ghost who means her harm. So really excited to reread this one. Then I have quite a few like physical books. I don't know exactly how many of these I will be listening to, but I'm very excited. So, okay. First of all, I have 3 graphic novels. The first one I have here is Brave Chef Brianna, and I really want to read this one for this readathon because it's all about this chef named Brianna who serves monsters in this little monster village, and I think that just sounds so cute and so cozy for this time of year. Next up, I have 2 newer graphic novels. The first one was a recommendation actually from Desi from Darling Desi. I saw this on her YouTube channel and I knew immediately I had to go out and get it. So this is Fangs, and look at how beautiful this is. This is one of the most beautiful books I've ever seen. It has black sprayed edges and this really beautiful cloth bound edition. I'm very excited about it. It says, a love story between a vampire and a werewolf. The illustrations look so simplistic and clean and beautiful. I think it's gonna be really fun. This is an adult graphic novel, and I think it is a bit of a love story, and I can't wait to read it. And then the final graphic novel that I have here is the Seance Tea Party, and this is by Reimena Yee. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, I'm sorry. But I actually found this one while browsing my local bookstore. The illustrations look beautiful, and this is all about a girl who wants a friend, and so she tries to like seance a ghost friend, and she gets one, and it's all about their friendship growing up. So very excited. Then I have 3 actual physical books. I know that I'm probably not going to go through all of these, like I'm very aware of that, but I really want to read all of them, so my priority is to read as much as possible from them. The first one is an adult book, and it is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. Very excited about this one. I've read about the first, I want to say 25 pages, and I really like it. So I'm hoping to get pretty far on this. But this is about a girl named Maggie Holt, and Maggie Holt inherits like a supposed haunted house. She doesn't believe it's really haunted, but when she goes there to fix it up, she finds that some things are a little strange. Next up, we have a classic, and that is We Have Always Lived in the Castle, and this is by Shirley Jackson. Don't know a lot about this. I know that it is considered Gothic literature. I know that this centers around a girl whose family has been poisoned to death, and that I think the townspeople don't like her. It's a very creepy looking cover, that is for sure. Every time I look at this cover, I get scared. But I think it'll be really fun, and I'm hoping that I can finish this in a day because it's pretty short. Like, I'm trying to look at the page count. It says that it's 145 pages, so I feel like I can possibly read that today. And then the final book that I don't think I'm gonna finish, but I would like at least to start, is Horrid by Katrina Leno, which is just another ghost story. It's about a girl named Jane who goes up to Maine with her mother and they inherit this haunted manor. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one as well. This is YA, by the way. I think this is the only YA I have. So that is that. I am so excited. I have so many books that I have been just dying to read this entire season, and my only plans for today are just to hang out and do lots of fun, I guess, Halloween-esque stuff. Today I will be painting pumpkins, I will be making Halloween-themed cupcakes, watching some scary movies. I think Kaylin and I are also hosting some reading sprints at some point today, which will be really, really fun. Yeah, so it's basically just like my ideal day of just having a good time. The first thing that I think I'm going to do though is get myself a chai from Starbucks, and then I think I'm gonna hit up my local grocery store because I wanna get some sour candy for tonight's Hocus Pocus movie watch along, as well as a couple mini pumpkins, because I'm not gonna be carving pumpkins, I think I'm going to be painting pumpkins, and I want some like cute little mini pumpkins to paint. We also have a bingo board, and I will be kind of going over and through the bingo board. Here, I'll put it here. There are so many things on this bingo board. I do not think that I will be able to black out this bingo board today at all, but I think it's gonna be really, really fun to try to like fill out as many as possible. But there you have it. That is my TBR. I think I'm gonna start this off by going to the grocery store and getting some sour candies and a chai. So let's do that now, and then we'll come back and paint some pumpkins. Such a busy day. So I finished baking the cupcakes and then frosting all of them, and I think they turned out so cute. And I also did the painting of the pumpkins. I'm actually gonna pull up the bingo card right now and kind of see like which things that I have done and which things I need to do. Okay, so watch Hocus Pocus. I'm gonna do that with everyone in about 2.5, 3 hours, so that one's good. Do reading sprints. I'm actually going to be doing those in about 15 minutes, so I have to get my coffee for that. Read a host's favorite spooky book. Today I'm reading City of Ghosts, and I'm more than halfway through, I think. So that one is Liv's favorite, so I can cross that one off as well. and then bake something. So technically, as soon as I do reading sprints and watch Hocus Pocus, I can actually get bingo, which is excellent. I don't have that much time left before I'm supposed to be conducting reading sprints. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee and then come right back. Hello, I'm back, and I was late to my own reading sprints. So Kaylin is actually hosting them on Discord, and I said that I would host them on Twitter. I was late because I was making my coffee, but I've got my cozy drink in this really cute little fox mug. It is coffee with some cinnamon in it. I'm very excited, and I need to start reading. So let me look at my selection. I'm technically listening to City of Ghosts, but I think I want to switch it up for a second and pick something from this stack. So I think I'm going to start with Seance Tea Party, which is this really cute little graphic novel. So I think this is what I will be working on for a little bit. Okay. Oh my God, this girl is totally me. Look at her little ghost thing, and she's all by herself. That's me. This book is giving me the most autumnal vibes ever. I am obsessed. This is so good. Oh my God, October 16th. Well, technically it's October 17th, right? So whatever, it's still serendipitous. Okay, everyone in this book calls this girl a witch. She's not really, but they call her a witch, and she's dressed as a witch. So I'm crossing that one off officially on the bingo board. It's canon. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this book. Look at how like just visually stunning this is. I love this. Hello friends. Okay, so all of the reading sprints have finished and they help me so much. I don't know about anybody else, but I do study sprints with one of my friends, Soleil, who also goes to school, and those help me so much. Reading sprints help me so much, and so do reading sprints. So I ended up getting to, what page am I on? I got to page 104. I'm on chapter 5 of this book, and I'm gonna keep working on this because I have a little bit of time before the movie. But let me show you super quick the setup for Hocus Pocus. So I have a little bit of a candy bar going on here. I've got some licorice, some sour gummy worms, some sour little pumpkin things. I didn't want to get actual candy corn, so I got gummy candy corn. But to be honest, I don't like the way this tastes either. And then I have some salt and vinegar chips. And then right next door is Hocus Pocus, all queued up and ready for when we watch the movie, which will be in about 20 minutes. And then right in front of me, I've got my book. And then right next to me are all of my selections, which I'm becoming very doubtful at this point I will be making even a slight dent into this, but okay. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do so that I can knock off some stuff on this bingo board is to light a fall candle. Let me show you some of the candles that I just got because I think they are so cute. So these are all 3 of the new candles that I got. This one is Sabrina, this one is Hocus Pocus, and this one is Ghost Story. And then next is like an oldie but a goodie from Bath & Body Works, which is spiced pomegranate cider. So I think I'm going to light these and get into some pajamas.
Set myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day.
friends. So it is a few days later. To be honest, I sort of forgot to close out the vlog. So I'm actually closing it out now. If we want to get technical, it's actually the eve to Halloween. So it feels really magical to be filming this last part so close to Halloween. But yeah, I really wanted this video to go out on Halloween day. So I just decided to pop in and close it out now. I ended up having such a fun night, but after the movie, I decided to kind of stop vlogging so that I could get in as much reading as possible before midnight / before I passed out. I think I ended up reading a little bit past midnight. It was really fun. But I do have a clip of that I can insert now. Hi everyone, it is 8 o'clock. My dogs are so tired, can you hear them? It is officially 8 o'clock and I am exhausted. We just finished the movie Hocus Pocus and it was so much fun chatting with everyone in the Discord. But now I think what I'm gonna do is just focus on reading. I'm gonna read literally as much as possible. And so I think the next time I update you, it will be in the morning. I wanna spend like the next 4 or 5 hours just really reading as much as possible. Without like necessarily worrying about vlogging or anything. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I will catch up with you in the morning. Yeah, so I ended up basically just staying up the rest of the night and dedicating the rest of the time to just reading, and I finished quite a few books. So let's go over the books and then we will go over the bingo card. So I believe that this was my original stack. And I finished quite a few of these. The only two that I didn't even start were these two. I did not start Horrid by Katrina Leno or We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. Although I'm gonna tell you that not tomorrow because Halloween, like I said, I'm watching monster movies with my dad all day long, like in black and white. But today I'm actually planning on reading these two just as like a fun Halloween spooky treat to myself. But the rest of them I either finished or I got halfway through. So let's talk about it. Here are the 4 books that I finished. So I ended up finishing all 4 of these books and I got about halfway through Home Before Dark. The first book that I read was Victoria Schwan's City of Ghosts, which is our book club pick for the month of October. By the way, I will say that Kaylin and I have been planning the live show for this with our friend Liv, and we are so excited. So even though it's gonna be after Halloween, expect a very, very spooky and fun Halloween-esque party next Saturday, and it's gonna be on Kaylin's channel because I am so excited for like the games that we're gonna be playing and some of the stuff that we have that we're gonna discuss. It's gonna be really, really fun. But this was a reread and I was listening to it. If you want to listen to it, this is on Scribd, by the way. I don't remember if I said that, but yeah, it's on Scribd and it was really fun just to listen to it while I was doing all my other tasks and everything. So I think it's only 5 hours long as well, and I usually listen on like 1.3 speed, so it took way less time. Highly recommend. I really love this series. I feel like the first book is excellent, but the second is even better. So if you like ghost stories and spooky middle grades, you're gonna want to pick this up because it was just, I don't know, really, really fun to listen to, and it really put me in the Halloween spirit. Okay, next, I ended up reading 3 graphic novels, and I have to tell you, I found a new favorite graphic novel, but they were all excellent, excellent. This one I read was Brave Chef Brianna, and this was amazing. If you like funny, really lighthearted books, you're gonna really like this one. I loved the illustration style. Here is a page right here. It's such a fun and lighthearted graphic novel for sure. This is all about Brianna, and Brianna has these brothers and they have a very famous chef father, and there's basically a competition where they have to have the most successful restaurant. She decides to do her restaurant in a place that's kind of like lower expense for real estate, and so she goes into a place called Monster City, and the entire city has monsters. It's just such a fun time. I feel like it also has a really great depiction of like anxiety or depression, because what follows Brianna around is like this black little cloud of like telling her that she's not good enough and that she can't accomplish her things, like that her desires, her goals, her dreams. I just felt like that was a really subtle and very significant part of the story, because we see this very confident woman who is out, you know, trying to like get stuff done, trying to like hustle and really going after her dreams. And she looks really brave and strong, but we as the audience knows that she is grappling with self-doubt. And I really appreciated that the artist did that. I thought that it was a really nice addition to the story, but it's really, really cute. I mean, I would give this one like 4 or 5 stars. I mean, it's not necessarily my all-time favorite graphic novel, but it was so enjoyable and there wasn't really anything in it that I didn't enjoy. So highly recommend this one. Next up, we have the Seance Tea Party. I have to tell you, like, especially now that I've gotten my haircut, which I got my haircut. Now that I've gotten my haircut, I feel like I'm twinning with this girl. Wait, hold on. Let me show you a picture of her. Look at that. Wait, hold on. There has to be another one too. Look at her. Do we see that? My twin, right? I mean, yes, okay. Just throwing that out there. But this is all about, oh my God, what's her name? Oh my God. But anyways, this is about Laura, and Laura does not really want to grow up, and she is sort of struggling between wanting to be a kid, but also feeling like she kind of wants to grow up. So she kind of wants to experience some things like maybe going to prom, maybe possibly down the road dating a little bit. But she also really wants to have fun and play games and be silly. And I really relate to this book because around 13, 14, I was that person who, you know, I had all of these books. I wanted to go find another world. I wanted to go off to Never Never Land. But I also kind of wanted to start dating, and I started liking people and getting crushes. I don't know, I feel like this is a really important book, especially for that age where it's maybe 12 to like 14, where you don't really know exactly where you fit in. And sometimes it feels like your friends are like moving on without you because they seem to really want to focus more on like the older stuff, like dating and all that other stuff. And you kind of just want to go off to Narnia. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. And she basically does a seance and she calls onto this girl, Alexa. And Alexa doesn't want to move on either. She doesn't want to grow up either. I won't give away the ending, but the entire thing is all about growing up and what that means. And it's really beautiful. It's a really great book. I also feel like the representation in this is really, really wonderful as well, because Laura, I believe, it doesn't explicitly say, but I think that she's bisexual. I think that her friend is gay. I'm not sure. No, now I don't remember. But anyways, the representation is really, really great as well, I thought. And I feel like this entire book was so good. This is a middle grade novel, but like, I think you would enjoy this at any age. I could also see this being a YA novel, but yeah, really good. And now for my very favorite graphic novel, and I think the favorite book of this entire 24-hour-thon, and that is Fangs. It has dog and cat hair because apparently when you live with animals, they shed on everything, no matter how often you vacuum. And let me just tell you, I vacuum a lot. This is Fangs. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Again, I got this one for Desi, or I got this one because of Desi. Black sprayed edges, gorgeous. Here's the thing. I don't want a relationship unless it's like the relationship in this book. This is written by Sarah Anderson, and actually Sarah Anderson is one of my very favorite illustrators because her sense of humor aligns perfectly with me. Everything that Sarah Anderson does, I think is hilarious, and I didn't even realize that she wrote this because I bought it because of Desi's recommendation. This whole thing is just every page I laughed out loud. This is less so a continuous story, like there's not a plot. It's more snapshots of an everyday life for this couple. And what happens is there is a girl and she is a vampire and she gets a boyfriend and he is a werewolf, and we just see their day-to-day lives. Okay, I have to tell you guys about some of these things because it's just so funny. So Elsie is the main girl and she is the vampire, and it says here, she's talking to this girl while they're drinking wine, and this girl goes, cats or dogs? And Elsie says, dogs for sure. And that's when he makes his move because he's a werewolf. He starts to talk to her. She goes, so boy, what is your type? And then he's like, oh, goth girls? And she goes, no, your blood type. And then, hey, how old are you? 300, but my body is 26. And he like thinks about it seriously for a second, and then he's like, okay, that works. There are so many funny things though. Like he asks her at one point, hey, have you ever dated another vampire? And she goes, yeah, he sucked. Because he's a vampire? The puns are so for me, like I honestly cannot. Okay, So the boyfriend, his name is Jimmy, he's a werewolf, but he acts more like a dog. And so right here, a squirrel, like they're just chilling and they're just walking. And then he sees a squirrel and you can just see like the tension in his face. He's like, don't. And then he goes and he chases the squirrel. I freaking can't. Everything about this is so funny. If you like cheesy dad joke humor, you will love this book. This book is the book for you. That's all I'll say. One thing that I would just like to mention about this book though is that it is adult. So there are some jokes in here that are definitely adult. So yeah, just throwing that out there. And then finally, I read half of Home Before Dark. I feel like I keep saying Home After Dark. So sorry if I've said that at any point in this vlog, by Riley Sager. And I have to tell you, I love this book so far. So let's see, what page does it say I'm on? I'm on page, okay, so I'm only on 106, but I love this book. I feel like this book is wait, I feel like I'm further than that, actually. Okay, maybe I just marked that to like talk about it. I think I'm further than 106. But anyways, this book is so excellent. It's giving me every haunted house vibe that I could ever actually want. Again, this is that book that's about Maggie Holt, and Maggie is, she's just inherited a haunted house. And so she's going over to try to fix it up and sell it. She doesn't actually think it's haunted. And the tension that Riley Sager does in this book is so good that I actually had to stop reading it at night. Like, I think I could have actually finished this book all in one go because I was really tired the night of the readathon, but like really energized by reading this. But I just got too scared and I was like, nah, I'll read it another time. It's like, it's fine. So this is one of those books where like, I actually cannot read this at night because I think that this is sort of scarier for me anyways than Lock Every Door, which was another one by Riley Sager that I loved, and it was spooky and scary, but I don't think it was as scary as this. I think that this is, for me anyways, this is really scary. That is what I ended up doing. So I read 3 graphic novels, 1 middle grade, and half of an adult, and I think that that actually was pretty good. So now let's go ahead and move on to the bingo board, and I will tell you all of the ones that I ended up doing. Okay, read a middle grade, did that. Make a cozy drink, did that. I also got a chai, so I feel like I got a double for that one, but yes. Read a fall graphic novel. Definitely consider vampires, ghosts, and monsters to all be very fall-esque, so yes. Watch Hocus Pocus. Did that as well, and that was really fun watching that and chatting with you guys while that was happening. So thank you so much for everyone who participated and then talked with us in the Discord. It was really fun. Next, read City of Ghosts. Check. Read a scary book. I'm gonna check yes because I didn't finish the scary book, but I was reading quite the scary book. Carve a pumpkin. I modified this a little bit to painting a pumpkin, but I did, and I loved them so much. I had so much fun painting those pumpkins. It was really fun. Do reading sprints. Yes. Halen hosted them on Discord, and I hosted them on Twitter, and it was really, really fun chatting with you guys on the Twitter about that. So thanks again for everyone who participated. Wear cozy PJs. Check. I mean, my version of cozy PJs is just like an oversized shirt, but yes, I definitely got cozy. Light a fall candle. Yes, I lit 3 brand new fall candles. Make a spooky fort. I didn't do this, and I'm so sad that I didn't do this. I will, however, link my favorite fort that I've ever done down below. It's like 3 to 4 minutes, and it was right when I first started. So like no one has seen that video, but it's one of my favorite videos that I've ever done. It's just like music basically, but it's me making a spooky fort. So if you want to see me do a Halloween fort, I will leave that linked down below and maybe like up above or something. Read a host's favorite book. That is this one because this is one of Liv's favorite books. Watch a spooky movie, yes, because of Hocus Pocus. Watch or read a ghost story. Ghost story here, ghost story here, and a ghost story here. Read a book with witches. I thought initially that I didn't do this, but you guys, she's literally dressed as a witch. Okay, so I'm counting this. That's yes. Yes. And then finally, bake something, which I did. I made spooky cupcakes and it was really fun. So I only didn't do one of these things, which was make a spooky fort. I feel like it was a very successful 24-hour-a-thon. But okay, you guys, that is it. That's all for me right now. So I hope you guys have an amazing, happy Halloween. I hope that you have the coziest time ever. I love you guys so very much. And until next time, book lovers, keep your head in the clouds and your heart in a book. Stay spooky!